Pretty little baby breaks the surface of a big blue pill, water cascading down her white swimming suit in tiny torrents of sunlit dew. She's putting on a show for them. Their scaly snouts sit above the surface of the pool. Their heavily lidded eyes watch her hungrily. Her new breasts are hidden beneath padded cups, and drawstrings are tied in bows at her hips. She hates her breasts. She hates her hips, like fruit ripening with risk, like fish pulling her toward choppy tides. She is told that she should now behave a certain way, like a woman, they say. She donates her boy shorts to Goodwill, along with her bicycle helmet, her plastic dinosaurs, and her Converse shoes. She bleaches her hair, she puts gloss on her lips, and she lathers her body in bain de soleil, lying beneath the sun like a sugar-coated ham. The crocodiles are watching her, and they are starving. She flicks through her camera, deleting photographs of herself that she dislikes, telling herself you are not enough. And she feeds herself to the crocodiles. But why? Human beings are not a species who sit idly in the water. It is not within our nature to submit ourselves as prey. No, it is not within our nature at all. She was taught this. You mustn't blame her. It isn't her fault. She was only trying to behave a certain way, like a woman who lies flat while bacteria-laden teeth feast upon her flesh, infecting her with hate, confirming her belief that she is not enough. But one day, pretty little baby breaks the surface of a big blue pill, shaking off the crocodiles and planting herself on land where she will grow like a winter flower, blooming despite defeating elements. And she will learn to love her breasts, for they nourish her child with milk, and she will learn to love her hips, for they cradled her womb while her child grew within it. And she will learn that those crocodiles are never satiated while she is ever full. And she will tell her daughter, pretty little baby, I have raised you like a woman, far from the water, far from the starving. And when you see the crocodiles, you will come to your mother, and we will laugh at them. Thank you.
Just do it! Don't let your dreams be dreams. Yesterday, you said tomorrow. So just do it! Make your dreams come true! Just do it! Some people dream of success while you're gonna wake up and work hard at it. Nothing is impossible. You should get to the point where anyone else would quit, and you're not gonna stop there. No, what are you waiting for? Do it! Just do it! Yes, you can! Just do it! If you're tired of starting over, stop giving up.
This is for my mother, for the nights I had to watch her weep. This is for my grandmothers who stayed by the sides of their abusers until their dying breath. This is for my great-grandmother who lost her mind. This is for every woman who could leave and for every woman who couldn't. This is for every woman who has been told that it was her fault, that if she had somehow been better, his behavior would have changed. Cast me out. Make me the example. Show them my legacy. I will not appease your misogyny. I will not appease your hate. Call me a liar, call me weak, call me what you will. I will not be silent. Justice is due for the feminine.
Dear Mr. President, I don't know about you, but this is starting to feel like a family gathering where we talk about nothing and nothing more in between. A time where our country is literally up in flames and in a storm, yet you find time to delight us with the fact that somebody has decided to dispossess you of your iPad. I don't know if you've noticed, but our country is crying out for help, or do you only notice your citizens when it is time to vote and need us to listen to you offering help? How fitting for our politicians that we are going through a global pandemic, because now there are no talks of the embedded corruption and propaganda that is systemic. It must be fun to remind us to adhere to lockdown regulations when you can hardly confess what happened to the 500 billion, but can continue to remind us to register for our COVID vaccinations. I've said it to you before. This is war, so put your weapons to use, because people are looting and people are dying, and people that were jobless before you were elected are still just that. The looters are running free, but God forbid they were harmless students or everyday citizens protesting for their basic rights. Then all guns would have been blazing. This is no time to be waving our country's flag high. This is no time for family meetings. It is time to load your presidential gun and do as was expected when you were elected. Because the question remains, how come you and your party continuously remain unaffected?
Pain accompanies me from the very moment I awake, so I move with intent, like the shark, constantly toward fate, afraid to ever let the world see a smile cross my face, constantly falling while dreaming of a much safer place. I cling to memories of happier times, togetherness and grace, walking in the shadow of shadows, endeavoring not to be erased. If it's my time, then tell the world to clear the way. I go humbly, stumbling to my Father's place in haste. May my repentance be your remembrance of me, if I didn't become all that you wanted me to be. Lost in a storm, I was blinded and couldn't see. Seldom found any rest for these weary old feet. I just needed a little shade, some water, and food to eat. Often longed for a stable home instead of wicked streets. Without true voice, it matters not how loud you speak. May my Father in heaven have mercy on the meek.